Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. We're gonna play some baseball today. Continue on with MLB 21, the show. Well, MLB the show 21. Uh, Franchise mode. And yeah, like I said, I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Like and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all that type of stuff. And hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. I do new videos as much as I can. And yeah, we're just gonna bust up some puffs and we're gonna play the game. Alright, so like I said, we're just getting the puffs busted up. We can get the game loaded though. We will be wearing the red because I think it's Canada Day in the calendar. Yes, so we'll wear the red. Yep. Okay, almost ready.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. It's the first game of the month of July between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Jack Flaherty, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now in the box, Dylan Moore. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
He enters play here at 288, 13 home runs and 33 driven in. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Casey Sadler, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Okay. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a liner. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
In is Christian Yelich. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Suarez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Just keeping him close. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
I don't know how I missed that.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a throw over. Runners back. He's set. The 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Here's the 2-2, and this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1.
That is it.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs and the RBI count at 35. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lined hard to center field. Springer is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yelich on the move, and they can't run it down.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just hung in there on that one. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Kevin Biggio stepping up now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Runs up and gets it. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
First offering. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I swung so
Man, I
badly
really don't
at
know how
that
you
pitch.
swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
No
Now
ball,
he's
two
just
And
strikes.
here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt.
You just keep swinging at it.
Hot shot to third. There is Seager. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. And stepping in, Jose Marmolejos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 2, Tom.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Dylan Moore. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's 1-0 Seattle. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The designated hitter.
First pitch
Lourdes
on its way.
Gurriel.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with one gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Now to bat, Eugenio Suarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Lewis finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Just can't get anything going at the moment.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
Ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Crawford on at first, nobody out. And he got him. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. At the plate now, Kyle Seager fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mariners are on top, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High chopper to third. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 13.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
That's a ball.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Ball 1, no strike.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
That's
And
a
he
ball.
lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. At the plate, Shedlong Jr. as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Runners off for second. This one's down to third. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Jose Marmolejo.
Stepping in next, Jose Marmolejos. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
The next batter will be Evan White. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman, Kevin.
Now here's the pitch.
Gonna do it again.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. I ain't mad at you right there. I understand. He's trying to get the offense going right there. Wasn't able to execute, but nice thought process.
Now another 0-2. He squares, and it's in the air. And the catch is made for the first out of the
A
inning.
sinker that low, I bunted in the air.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate now is Travis d'Arnaud. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right. Right there, that's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. Now into the box, Bichette. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now the 0-1.
It's out 1-1.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Right.
Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is
I don't know
aboard
why
to
I
start
can't
the
get
6th.
that guy out.
So the next at bat will be Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High and deep down the left field line.
That's gone.
And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Murphy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now. So here is J.P. Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 1, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still... Stepping up is Kyle Lewis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle.
So next to hit is Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Count even now at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Darno is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
Next to dig in, Mitch Haniger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Shed Long Jr. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th.
1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0. Last half of the 7th.
Leading up for Toronto.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And right into the shift. Crawford fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next, here is Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Cannon Middleton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Juan Nicasio has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Marmolejos. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Evan White, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Tom Murphy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dylan Moore. He flew out in his last AB. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mariners 2, the Jays nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch on its way. Christian Yelich stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
2 strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Hey, well, let's just simulate
They still
the
have
rest
the
of this
bottom of
game.
the 9th to try and stay.
This game, we'll continue to play, but we're just gonna, because
Come back.
I saw this one. Wow.
Ball 4, take the ball.
this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-0 the score this afternoon.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to have a quick munch out right here, and that'll be that. Alright, so we just need a quick munch there. Alright, there's a big series against the Rays coming up. I have to sweep them. Just give me a sec here, everyone. I'm just grabbing a drink from the kitchen. Okay, we're back to the playing position. Still doing a little bit of a quick munch out, so like I said, just give me a couple minutes here. Probably be like 2 to 3 minutes. Alright, we're back officially.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Greg Jones. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. John Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of three true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Gurriel, a runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He has 7 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it in.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now the 2-1.
Ball left outside.
Michael Brasso waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a swinging bunt. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run.
1 and 2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gallo is there, 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
2 down with a runner at first, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's set, and the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Lau, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a bounced foul. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. A little bouncer. Here's another 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Joey Gallo now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Gallo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The next 0-2.
Ball inside. outfield.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down.
Batting fifth, the center
All right,
fielder,
let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And that's the second out. Striding in is Kevin Biggio. Now the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Nope.
Ball
Ball
one.
One ball, one strike.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Lau ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First delivery to him. That finds the zone, a called strike. Bouncer up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yoshi Tsutsugo becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Here's another 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into
Oh, my
left field for a
goodness.
base hit. Phillips rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Greg Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Yelich, and he can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D.
I'm over it. Sorry.
Oh, they're off to a Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-5 tonight's final. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sam Freeman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line for tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits.
well, I think that's gonna be it for now. I don't want to get too triggered playing, so maybe we'll play later. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you had a good day or night wherever you are watching. Like and subscribe to B Gaming would be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get those subscribers up. Yeah. Uh, Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it. All that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. We'll do new videos as much as we can. Take care. Stay safe. And until next time, peace.